Dark Souls is my favorite game I've ever played. I also think it is one of the best, if not the best, game ever made. However, I believe that everyone has a different idea of what Dark Souls is. Yes, Dark Souls is the notoriously hard game that gives its players no breaks and is unrelenting in its boss difficulty. However, to me, Dark Souls is a game meant to be played cooperatively. Now I know that in the Souls community, using summons is a sign of weakness, but not to me. This is because of how I was introduced to the Souls series. My intro to Dark Souls started when I was about 13 or 14. It was free on the Xbox Game Store and I decided to download it because I had heard about it online. I'd already been playing games for almost a decade at that point and figured it can't be that hard. It took me forever to figure out that you had to run around the Asylum Demon in the first area, but once I figured that out, he's a cakewalk. Past that, I had no idea where to go after Firelink Shrine. I would repeatedly die to the hollows and the skeletons in the surrounding areas. Eventually, I said, fuck this game is too hard, and never played it again. Flash forward to me being around 17. My older brother walks into my room and tells me, we need to play Dark Souls. I've been playing it and I think I'm figuring it out. I didn't believe him. No way he's figuring out Dark Souls. In my mind, Dark Souls was an impossible anomaly that no human could best. In spite of my doubts, I downloaded it again, and with our rooms being across the hall from each other, we'd leave our doors open and yell to each other through the hall while we played. We didn't have any prior knowledge about Dark Souls, and we were determined to beat this game without looking anything up. I remember it took us about 3 days just to figure out how to summon each other. Figuring out that we both had to get to Solaire, get the soapstone, have humanities, become human, place our signs in the same spot, and be within the same level range as each other already felt like a huge mountain. However, once we had that figured out, there was no stopping us. From there, we would only play the game together. Every day at the end of our respective days, we'd get on Dark Souls, summon each other, and kick boss ass. Exploring the world of Dark Souls with my brother genuinely felt like he and I were on a journey together. From the grassy forest of Darkroot Basin to the laggy hellhole of Blight Town, and even the literal hellscape of Lost Izalith, we never did it alone. We always had each other. Seriously though, I don't think I could have made it through Blight Town without my brother. Having someone to share in my anger during that area made it much more bearable. Same with the Nulando Ruins. Fuck that place. I couldn't ever fathom embarking on this journey by myself. Now, I have played the game by myself since then. I go back and play through this game at least once a year, usually during the summer. Dark Souls has become my comfort game. Everything about it is so familiar and homey. I know where everything is, every item I want, and what path I like to take. I'm reminded of my brother and our hours spent grinding through the world of Lordran. Reminded of a simpler time when I still lived in the same house, hell, the same city as my brother, and I could see him every day. Now I'm an adult, living on my own in a city 500 miles away from him. I only see him once or twice a year now, but Dark Souls lets me feel like I did when I was 17. I had nothing to care about in the world other than killing demons and dragons, exploring faraway lands, and hanging out with my brother. We still play Elden Ring together sometimes, and while it's still fun, nothing beats being steps away from each other, experiencing our Maiden Souls journey in my childhood home. Dark Souls is my home away from home.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear brother. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, bro. Hope everything's going good. I know you're probably in class or working or something, so just text me or call me when you get a chance. Just want to wish you a happy birthday, brother. Stay safe out there. I'll try to send you some money in a little bit, all right? All right. Take care. Happy birthday, bro. Woo!